March 31st, 1922, at the isolated farm of Hinterkaifeck, 6 people vanished without a trace, and what police discovered days later became one of the world's most chilling unsolved crimes. Fact 1. Strange events happened before the murders. Farmer Andreas Gruber reported footsteps in the attic, missing house keys, and a newspaper nobody in the family had bought. Most disturbing were footprints in the snow, leading from the forest to the farm, with no tracks leaving. Fact 2. The killer appeared to lure victims individually into the barn. Andreas, his wife Cecilia, their widowed daughter Victoria, and young Cecilia were murdered there with a mattock. The maid and 2-year-old Joseph were later killed inside the house. Fact 3. Investigators believe the murderers stayed on the property for several days after the killings. Neighbors noticed smoke still coming from the chimney, animals had been fed, and meals had apparently been prepared in the kitchen while the bodies lay undiscovered. Fact 4. The young girl, 7-year-old Cecilia, may have survived for hours after the attack. During autopsy examinations, doctors found clumps of her own hair in her hands, suggesting she remained conscious long enough to pull it out in shock and pain. Fact 5. The case was flooded with suspects for decades, including neighbors, robbers, former soldiers, and even family acquaintances. In 2007, German police reviewed the evidence using modern forensic analysis and believed they identified a likely suspect, but because the person was long dead, the name was never officially released. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of history's darkest and most unsettling mysteries, not just because of the murders themselves, but because someone may have lived among the victims afterward, completely unnoticed. Like and comment your thoughts.